what makes it even more aggravating is the fact that it's almost a good game.
Almost? I don't even know why I bought this game. I think it was because I was able to get in the full case and that Mike Mate's video got me curious. It also was like $2 at Play and Trade. That's the same place I got my Game Boy, by the way. And if you want to go there to get good deals, sadly they went out of business several years ago. God damn it, Amazon. Anyways, is it still worth the $2 I paid for it? Well, it depends on how much it holds up. Now, this is based off the 1990s Taz Mania show about the Looney Tune character Taz. I don't know anything about the show, but we don't need to know anything about the show to enjoy the game. The story is very simple. There's this giant bird that lays eggs and can feed a whole family, and Taz, only caring about food, goes to commit child murder, theft, and cannibalism. Okay, maybe the story's a little darker than I initially thought, but let's just get to the gameplay. Actually, I'll just reenact my initial reaction to the first level. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, that's... Here we go. And it looks like we got a new power. I wonder what this does. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait, am I in quicksand? What? You can't be serious. I didn't even know I was in quicksand. Okay, let's try this again, maybe. Yeah. Okay, just button mash through it. Okay, what's this do? Oh, hey, extra life. Okay, now let's see where this takes me. What? Okay, first off, why is there momentum in this game? Mario and Sonic have momentum, but in those games, especially Sonic, you move really fast in those games. Here, you just walk. It makes the controls feel more sluggish. You can also spin, and I know I just complained about the slow walking, but man, this is too fast. Like, level design and camera are not designed around this speed. Speaking of which, as you might have guessed from my reaction, the level design is full of cheat tricks, and there are a lot of them in this game. But there are also these bombs that take away half your health, and they're everywhere. It might be so bad, but they use them for gotcha moments like putting them behind foregrounds or just tricky spots to avoid. Also, at times, the level design is just illogical. You've seen that one of the water pills leads to a death trap, but the one after that is required to beat the level. You also have to take leaps of faith, it's not always clear where you have to go, and it's not always clear what hurt you. Bottom line, there's a lot of trial and error. However, once you know what to do, the game does get noticeably better, and you know what, the graphics are not great, but I imagine they are like the cartoon, and Taz's animations are fun to watch. The music is bad, but is tolerable. It uses gems, which is kind of funny because the developers of this game, Recreational Brainware, also create gems. This is the only game that they ever developed. I suppose if you were a kid in 1992 and you had this in Sonic 2, I suppose this would have been adequate enough, and like I said, if you figure things out and put up with it, it does get a little better. However, I recommend that you don't put up with it and play Sonic 2 instead. I mean, it doesn't get that much better to make it worthwhile. With that said, I'll give this a 1 out of 5. It's just not very good, and I don't care if you're out of business and I paid $2 for this. I want my money back, Play and Trade. Give me back my money!